Well, hello everybody. It's burning off, I bet. That's a rug in the one of those Persian rugs, but a fake one. You know, the top is on. It was around the side there. It's around on top of the floor that I used to have around the floor, and it smelled like chippy. Should burn it now. It's just a little smelly because this one had it's a bench top in here. I had a little bench top. Chucked it in there, and it's a little toxic. I couldn't peel it off. It was not that good. Right, oh, I need to get rid of it. I'm just going to chuck it in. I noticed it is a little bit of plastic, so it's got just a slight plastic smell. Just hoping not to ban plastic, as I don't like to make things worse as it is, but it's the only way I can clean up. I suppose I could have chucked that in the bin, but then someone else maybe would have burnt it. But anyway, I've chucked it in the fire. May have been wrong, might have been right, but it's in there now. A lot of people would have just chucked it in, but maybe I shouldn't. But it's in there now. Now that I smell the smoke a little bit like that. At least it's going straight up, so it shouldn't be bothering anybody. It's going straight up here today. There's no breeze really, so that's a good thing. If it was blowing that way, or that way, or this way, I wouldn't have chucked it in there for sure. But the breeze is blowing more up and that way direction tonight. So it's perfect, isn't it? Shh, we go that way. Guard's probably going, you naughty little boy, but I'll let this one go. What do you reckon? I've already asked for his forgiveness. Sorry, next time I get it. You know what I mean? I was just on a roll and I grabbed it and threw it in there with all the little flats that I have. This is the last bit of the junk now. Comes to the wood. Sorting out over here today. This afternoon, it's the birdies wet. So I've cleaned up a little bit. And I'm about to restack it all so it's neater in this corner here. So I'm just going to stack it all in the corner as neat as I can, so it's just like a square kind of thing. And then get some tarp and just put tarp over it. What do you reckon? And then it should be neat. And whenever I'm going to pick out what I can keep, like sheets and stuff like that, and that'll just all sit beside it. And what I'm definitely going to get rid of will be just in the corner, which is just mostly a tank. See, that's going to take up most of it in the tank, and an old fridge there, which I'll cut up a bit because I'm going to use the tin bits, so cut up some stuff, and some tyres, stack of tyres that I could get rid of. See, if I had a grinder, those wood chippers, sorry, I'd chuck those tyres if you could through a wood chipper if it's not too rubbery. I don't know how that works, but some sort of chipper thing like that, and grind them up in little bits because that's what they do now, and put them on top of a garden or something like that. You grind them up real thin. They use it for kid parks and stuff like that now. Pretty sure you can use it for a soft grounding, something like that. It's been a while since seen a show about that, but yeah, it's all cleaned up. Close, you can't see it. Cleaned up the corner here. It's out here for an hour or two. Probably an hour. There's another old blanket there. I'll chuck that one in the bed. In the bin with the old suitcase. Check out this. It looks like one of those drones, eh? I'm going to do something with it. And a lot of this stuff I'm going to use as part of the garden feature, like inside. So I've pulled out over here. And I'm going to get these clean tomorrow. These are the other beds. I've got 3 other ones. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I got that big one here too, which I was going to use for the compost. I decided I'm going to use that for a garden bed because I haven't got all the tools and the things to make up that compost design. It's good to have other little bits, but it was an idea and I've changed my mind now. And I can still have one of these as a compost. So I'm still going to use maybe this one or another one. Probably this one, we've still got the biggest scoop, another big scoop in it. And I'm going to use it as compost so the worms can go in the middle and have some couple of flowers on top of the compost so I can keep putting some in, you know what I mean? I'm going to do that idea. And then I can have some plants and some stuff around the edge like I've been doing because I think it looks pretty cool. And it's a quick and easy thing to solve with it until later on because we can always change things. And this thing, I thought I'll have probably here somewhere. I thought I'll decorate it, right, because we've got the pond and the water, and then somehow make it look like I can pump water up and have it spin. I'll make some sort of design, right, so water can come up through here and hit this propeller, and I'm hoping hit the propeller or something, or a bucket here, and fills up and spins, and maybe have some lights in there or something like that. You can always have later, but I'll make it basic what I can do for now, and yeah, talk about what you can add later, because that's what you can always do, eh? It's like upgrading your house. You start off with something, and when you can always upgrade it later on. But there you go, people. Have a good one, and see you later. It's the last little bit now, so it shouldn't be bothering anybody. So that little bit over there, I can use that for something. Because I want to make a little shelter with some of this tin I've got. Thinking of making just a little shelter over the top of here. Maybe, you know, like a rainbow type of shelter. Nice and easy, a little bit high, so they can still come in here and have a shelter curve like that. And I can paint it up and give it a rainbow look kind of thing is what I'm thinking. Just a couple of poles in to cover this, because that way I can fix this up, because it's got some epoxy on some of this. I can fix it all up, and I can put some things out here that's got the epoxy on it, and they're not going to get so wet. You know what I mean? That's why mainly I want a shelter over here. I can fix up all this and it can stay neater longer. And I've got some of the clear tinted plastic too, so I can cut little sections in it, give it some light if we have some plants in there that I can add. Anyway, have a good one and see you later. Bye bye.